Silat uses all the ranges possible, and basically is what we call a closing art. In other words, once it starts and decides, okay, I cannot get away, I'm going to have to go in, it goes in all the way from wherever it started at and to and then through the other person completely. So I'm going to show you the ranges, but realize that Silat in its full use is a self-defense art, which means whatever range you're at and all of them, and the closing through or closing art aspect is starting from the furthest point away going all the way in, and even if it starts out a bit closer, still going in and through. I'll go ahead and show you the ranges now, and then we can talk more about that. So come out right there. The first range is basically what we would call, if you've got a rock or a spear or a bow and arrow or shooting range, which is about as close as we are here or further away. The next range is about this distance here, and it's called 1 to 2 steps out of kicking. What that means is I can't kick him right now, but if I step, then I can reach him, and also at that point he could reach me. And if he took a big step towards me, it's the same thing. He could take 1 or 2 steps and then reach me, my body, with his foot. The next range would be kicking range, where literally we could reach out a kick and touch the torso. He could reach out a kick and touch my torso without having to step. The next range is punching. We can both reach each other's torso and or head with a punch. The next range would be knees. So I can reach him with a knee, he can reach me with a knee. The next range is elbow, and we can each reach each other's torso, body, head with an elbow. And the next one is pukulan. Pukulan is what you think of as a grappling type of a range. The first thing to know about ranges is what each range is. And so we talked about shooting or throwing range, 1 to 2 steps out of kicking, punching, knee range, elbow range, pukulan or collision range. The second thing to know about ranges are the techniques available to you at each range and how they're available to you at each range. So we're going to start running those down, and I'm going to let the group here do that, and then you'll be able to do it at home also. So Greg, go ahead and come back out here, and we'll start about where we are. At throwing or shooting range, basically I've got to either have a rock or a spear or a gun or something like that. That's essentially what's going to happen from here. Right? At 1 to 2 steps out of kicking range,